Hey YouTube. So I'm out on Goose Creek in Virginia with the new trolling motor. This is the Ozark Trail 30-pound trolling motor. It is installed on the bracket. If we can, I don't know if I can get a good view of that, but there we go. It's performing great. The kayak is very stable with this trolling motor, even on the highest speed, because this thing is so light. It's only, I think I weighed it in at 13 pounds or something, right around 13 pounds I think. I am going to shorten the shaft, I think, this winter to make it, I've seen some videos on how you can do that. You can shorten these down a little bit. But anyway, it's doing fantastic. The water is very calm, as you can see. We are going upstream, so it is moving a little bit. Right now we're on speed 3. And as you can see, we're moving pretty good. I'll go ahead and stop. Wrong way. I'll go ahead and stop and do each speed. Alright, we're about completely stopped now, and it's on speed 1. Just so you can see the wake down here from it. So you can see the wake. So we're probably doing 1 mile an hour. Let's go to speed 2. It's picked up a tiny bit. I don't know if you can see. See the wake? It's a little bit more. Now I do have this fairly high in the water down here. If you can see that, it's not very low. The blades are just below the water line. And that's because the creek is actually a little low today in spots. And I don't want the blades to hit the bottom, so. Alright, speed 3. This is what I had on before. I've read some other reviews on this trolling motor on Walmart's site that it's very good on the battery power. It just sips power at the lower speeds. I actually like speed 3. It's you go at a very good pace, and supposedly you can go quite a long ways just on that power. I'll have to do a amp draw on it to see just how much it draws, but speed 3 looks pretty good. Let me turn the camera around. I did bring my metal detector with me today. There are some spots in the river that I wouldn't mind metal detecting at. This entire area is fairly rich in Civil War stuff. I found bullets in different places, and you can hunt in the river here, or in the creeks rather, at different spots anyway. All right, so we're at speed 3. Let's go to speed 4. Speed 4. It's fairly loud just because I have the motor so high up on the water. Oops. And we just hit a low spot in the river here, so we're going to go back over here to the. There's some deeper spots here. Like I said, the water's kind of low today, so we hit some mud. All right, this definitely looks like a better spot here. So let's go back up to speed 4. We're at speed 4. I can't see the bottom here, but back there I could. And we definitely hit some mud, so. Speed 4. And speed 5. Speed 5 really kicks in, like on most trolling motors, I guess, but. And again, all that vibration is caused just because that motor is so high there on the water. I would definitely lower that if we were in deeper water, but the creek is just so low right now, which I'm kind of surprised because we did get some rain. So I'm kind of surprised the creek is so low right here. Anyway, that is speed 5. I'm going to go back down to a lower speed. So that's it. This is the Ozark Trail 30-pound thrust trolling motor. Alright, so I got off the water. There's the Goose Creek down there. See people swimming down there. There's a overpass here. You can hear it. But there is what remains of an old bridge right over down that way. You always see it through the trees. Right over there. Down there, but anyway, it's kind of neat. I had to walk the kayak up through some of these rapids up here to get to the calmer water, but it was easy. So I couldn't use the trolling motor a whole lot just because the water is so low. I didn't expect it to be so low. So all the rains we've gotten over the last few weeks, I figured it'd be higher than that. Anyway, I wanted to show the bracket again on how to take it off for a transport. So I've got a block of wood that I use to put here when I take this piece off. You can probably keep this whole thing on. This block of wood goes straight up on my van on the kayak carrier, but I mean it's not a big deal keeping it on. I think people look at it strange, I guess, but if you want to take it off, basically just undo these, take this whole bracket off, and then put this piece of wood on. So I'll do that real quick, if I can do it one-handed. And sometimes these bolts drop down into the kayak. I have not glued mine on the bottom yet. I'll put some Gorilla Glue on down there to keep the bolts steady in there. That way when you take these nuts off, it doesn't move. I haven't done that yet, so we may lose 1 or 2 of these bolts in this process. It's easy to hold it down here while you're doing it, but I'm holding the phone at the same time, so I'm expecting some of these bolts to fall through, but I did want to show you how easy this is. Yeah, there goes one now. That's okay. We don't need all of them for going through here, but oops. Alright. Get that nut out of there. There we go. Okay. So I got all the wing nuts and that off. So this just slides right off. Just like that. Easy to transport. I love how light this thing is. Because it's all aluminum and it's really, really strong. And the 2 wood blocks don't weigh a whole heck of a lot, but they're definitely the heavy pieces of the bracket there. Okay, so then you just take your wood block, and the same thing with your with that. I've got to put it on the right side here. Sorry, it is hard to do with one hand, but it just goes on like that. And I'll have to push those bolts through, but then you just put the wing nuts right back on. And you're ready to go. I'll get the other ones with 2 hands. It's too hard to do with holding the phone. But that's it. So just one little block of wood and now you're ready to go. So if you're not using the trolling motor, and you're just going out on the kayak, I put this little block of wood there. I thought about putting a little box or something here, a little plastic box for storing things. I haven't done it yet. I really haven't had the need for extra storage yet. I haven't gone fishing out in this kayak yet. I will soon. I'll probably need it then. But anyway, I just want to show that. And that's how that piece works. It was a good day out on the river. I was out there for a couple hours on Goose Creek. I did get a speed check on it. I got some nice calm waters up there. They were fairly deep. I found one spot where I can go back and forth and really test out the speed on that trolling motor. And it got right up to 4 miles per hour. Probably right a hair below 5 on full speed. It actually seemed a little bit faster than the Go Plus 46-pound trolling motor, the bigger one. It might have been because I dropped the the trolling motor a little bit deeper in the water, so maybe that was it. But I'm impressed with that little trolling motor. It was nice. I used speed 3 the most while I was out there, just because I really wanted to rush to get anywhere, and speed 3 was actually, I was moving around at a good pace, as you saw in the video. I use that mostly, and I'll check the battery level when I get home, but I doubt I use very much, just because I didn't use the trolling motor a whole lot, mainly because the water was just so shallow in too many spots. There was only a few deep spots that I could use it in. There's one long stretch that I used. I found a good deep spot. I used it on the way out and on the way back, but beyond that, I didn't really use it a bunch. So anyway, thank you. To mention, I did not get any metal detecting in today. I didn't feel like getting out of the boat. There were a couple of spots I thought may have been promising, but I was more taking pictures of wildlife and doing other stuff today, so I didn't even try. So anyway, maybe next time.